Warning: if you would like to offer contest suggestion, please put in the contest announcement video in the description. If you post it here, I will not recognize it as part of the contest. I am doing this to consolidate ideas for the contest away from ideas for fun after the contest. Thank you. Hello and welcome to another episode of TerraTech with your host Lenva the Silver Dragon. Today we are doing another contest today. God, I keep saying today, but I release a lot of these all at once. Well, right now we're gonna do a flying buggy because Mr. Jake Reagen has requested us to do so. So let's see what we can do here. Alright, so if I want a flying buggy, basically what we're just going to build is like a little car with wings. I want to use the Venture Co. cab because I like that cab. Okay, it's like hitting buttons but not getting it. Anyway, I'm going to get started and you can watch. Okay, that one took a while. This thing is a little bit interesting in its flight. Just for a moment, I want to kind of point out the flight mechanic a little bit, because it doesn't fly like a normal plane does. And I think it's partially because of the fact that it has that propulsion that helps lift it up into the air, which is a strong feature I wanted to put into it if it was going to be a flying buggy. And in a way, it feels kind of like, instead of like flying a plane, it feels more like I'm flying a helicopter, almost. So you can't turn too far, or you'll lose control, and but when you pull back, you actually tend to go up rather than pulling up. And the same thing happens if you pull down. If you try to go down, it kind of it just does some. It's really weird, and it's an interesting flight. And I had to balance. This venture block here. It has to be there to balance this out just right. Otherwise, it wouldn't fly. It would just keep crashing. This has been a really weird design, and I think it's balanced just right to be, well, functional. It's just, I like how it came out, and it is indefinitely very buggy-like in how it flies, and very buggy-like in how it drives and stuff. It tends to if you get up to high speed, or you make some sharp turns, maybe. No? Okay. Strange. I guess if you stop and then try and go again, yeah, the lift will actually take your front wheels off the ground. So you tend to do wheelies if you're not careful. But otherwise, the design is surprisingly stable and functional. The fact that it does that like early off when you take off, like that, and then if you like give it a little bit of a just a little bit of a few pauses in there, it'll flatten out, and you can continue going at a pretty nice pace on normal terrain. And I think this design is almost like too easy when it comes to doing jumps, because you can totally make any jump with this thing, given how it operates. It's kind of crazy. Well, of course you can do jumps with this thing, and being that it flies. So, yeah. It is just very interesting in how it operates, and I think if nothing else, it would be something nice to just check out, given how well it controls and how its balance is set. It's very different. And if nothing else, it's really kind of neat too. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Yeah. Flying Buggy. I'll be recording. Solenvo out.